Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Monday all day. And I think it's 3 o'clock. I got an interview this afternoon that I'm doing with my beautiful friend, Sister Wendy Mahoney. I'll be out on Thursday, just how she operates. So last night I did a live, and it was, for me, it was like, holy shit. And then today I was just being in whatever, then all of a sudden my beautiful sister Kate Lumley gives me a call, which was a nice surprise, and it's amazing how spirit works. So Kate and I are going to talk later. It could be today or tomorrow or whenever. It was a beautiful connection. First time that her and I actually spoke one-on-one. And I'm so grateful for who she is and what she's about. So let's see where we go. I'm going to be on here for a little bit. Here we go. Before I do that, my apologies. I need to set my page as being public, because when I go live, I use a platform called Restream, and whenever I go live, it seems to edit my privacy settings. Instead of being public, it goes into friends only. I'm like, no. I want whoever would like to be a part of this energetically, whatever way, shape, or form that may be, to know I'm here. This one's popping up. I just finished eating, so my throat is a little weird. Hold on. Had some sour cream on some pierogies. And anything that does with milk products, my throat does that. So this song here is called Balance. Here we go. last year, on my 65th birthday, which was December 22nd, 2022, no, 2021, and my friend of mine gifted me some money for my 65th birthday. I cried when she sent the money to me. And, you know, I could have put it towards bills. I could have put that money towards clothes, which I needed, and all that stuff. Absolutely. But I went, no. What is it that I really, truly want? I have an opportunity, and that's the keyword I used then within me, that I had this opportunity. And so I just opened up within, and I've been looking at crystal pyramids for a while. And I want to thank my beautiful, beautiful friend slash sister, Marion Amel Grace Hobbs, because that's when I heard it for the first time, that I knew what I was looking at, and she also said what it was. So I turned around. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that to everybody. Hurt the ears. So this is what you're listening to. It's a crystal pyramid. They come in different sizes. Gotta put this back up safely, securely here, you guys, so she doesn't fall. So give me a sec here. I just took it off here temporarily, so you guys can see. Come on, stop that. There we go. And so I went online. I spent a couple of days looking, and I found a store that actually had them on stock, because I actually called them. And I went down, and that's how my crystal pyramid came into my home. And thanks to my friend, Deb Malone Reed. And so that's what you're listening to. And I've integrated that into, at times, whatever I'm playing. And for that moment, it felt right. So I'm just so grateful for this amazing pyramid. And I know there's going to be more instruments going to be added to what I do. I want to also express my heartfelt gratitude to everybody. On my past birthday, which was my 66th, I went online and just, put a post that I need to take my guitar in to get some major work done to her. And I needed $1,500. And as of a week and a half ago, or a week or so ago, I had the money. Yeah, I think it was a good week and a half ago. I know it was the beginning of the year. And so I got hold of Jake, the guy's been working on my guitar. And my guitar is going in the end of this week. I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I'm not sure. I just said, you let me know when you're available, when you're ready to work on my guitar. I don't want her to sit in there for 2, 3, or 4 days and right? No, I cannot be without my guitar. This is actually my only guitar. And so she's going in. She's going to be completely refretted, at least to the 12th fret. Could be up higher now because I've been playing more up here, which I never used to. And new version saddle, new bolt, new tuning pegs. And through this process, I'm going to back up a little bit. So last week, my beautiful sister, Sarah, sorry, she is, there's a Sarah, but I'm thinking of Sasha, Grace. She created a GoFundMe for a friend of mine, which I knew, and I didn't realize her situation. So I took $100 of that money that was for my guitar and sent it to her. And for me, it was very important because I could feel in my soul, to the depth of my soul, that she needed this money more at this time. And I trusted that, if I need more than, which now is down to $1,400, if I need more than that, I'll just ask again. But I sent my friend who needed to put food on her table for herself and her daughter, her ex-husband or partner, whatever he is the father of her child as well. And he's literally abandoned them financially. And if anybody here is able to help out, reach out to me privately. I will give you her PayPal information, and you could send out any little bit, right? Like I sent her $100, and she ended up getting $65 or euro, 65 euro, and that's the She's in France. And that's the thing about, she was reluctant to accept my money. I said, no, you need this now. No, da 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 da. I said, nope, I'm sending it to you now. And I just stood my ground. Nope. In fact, I went, nope, very loud, like bold letters to her. Nope, just give me your email, give me your PayPal. So finally she did, and I sent it to her like immediately. And, when we give from our heart in that moment, and that person receives it with heartfelt gratitude, and I mean that, she responded with a voicemail to me in tears of heartfelt gratitude. And that's where I knew what I was feeling inside of me was yeah, it's truth. She needed this money now. She needs a lot more money than just the 100 or 65 euro that she ended up receiving. But my point is this, is sometimes people are honest about what their needs are. And I think, as I say this, is we know what truth is when somebody speaks it or says whatever, like, and, I've had the pleasure not physically meeting this person, but we've been connected for quite a few months. She was on Todd Medina's show a while ago. And her soul is just so beautiful. And we can feel within us if somebody's being genuine, truthful, and honest. And that's who she is. She's truthful, honest. She doesn't like to bother people. She doesn't want to sound like she's a burden, because we all know people that go, oh, poor me, the victim role. She is not that kind of person. She has a beautiful heart. She's a beautiful soul, and no doubt her daughter as well. Yeah. So if anybody here is able to help her that listen to this now or later, just get a hold of me privately, and I will give you her information, and you can send her. I don't care if it's $10, $20, $50, $100, doesn't matter. Every little bit adds up if everybody was able to give a little bit. And I know this, that, if I have an extra, I'm supposed to be getting some money in the end of this week, which I found out she does not know of this, but I know she's on here right now, that I'm supposed to get money. But see, I don't count on something until it's actually my bank account, as much as I know it's coming. But if there's any left over, that I will be sending her more, because we look after ourselves first. Absolutely. I'm just talking away here. Okay, here comes Portal to Divinity. I'm just going to share with you what I know within myself. Before I went to Soul G Fest this past August, I got a major download. But at the same time, I'm getting a download. I'm getting prepared to, to be. I'm just going to show you guys. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Just going to put the guitar aside for a sec. Look at you guys. Okay. I'm just going to put this down just slightly for a sec. Oops. Sorry for the ears here. Hold on. Where are you guys? Stick you in here. One of my favorite all-time books, The Seed of the Soul, Gary Zukav. Okay, well, I'm just going to do it this way. I actually have 3 albums out. What's this? This is one. Oops, I'll pull that back down a little bit. So before Soul G Fest, I was getting ready. Sorry for this. I just got to turn my head back a little bit. Before I was going to Soul G Fest, I was redoing my album covers. I got the most amazing graphic artist person. Oh man, she's amazing. So I'm running around. So here I am getting these downloads of, before I went to Soul G Fest, I'm running around in the recording studio for the last couple of months. Before that, redoing my albums. This is my first album. This is the new cover for it. This is Me, Myself, and I, which has 11 songs. On this album, there's 2 songs that are now on the albums by themselves. This is my first meditation album called Instrumental Silence. It's one song that's 55 minutes and 43 seconds long. My second meditation album is Soulful Connection. This one is 53 minutes and 34 seconds long. And so here I am running around with all this. And meanwhile, I'm getting these downloads for my music. I could say the word how to utilize it. So when I go to Soul G Fest, like literally, this is no word lie, got there 24 hours after I was supposed to be there, a good 24 hours after I was supposed to be there, to be arrived at the platform. I'll never forget just driving up and realize I'm actually at the stage. And so the next morning I go to set up because it was pitch black out. So the next morning I go to set up, and now I'm going to go live, and I'm going to, holy smokes. So I never had time to, I could say the word integrate, but I don't mean like, yeah, most of you guys understand what the word integrate is. So I started playing, and I could feel the shift as I was playing. I'm going, holy smokes, I'm doing this differently now. And so I've been on this amazing journey ever since. And it's a combination of everything, not just one thing, but multiple things. But October 21st, Spirit told me it's time for me to get off all these Western medications because I didn't realize what a fog I was in. So I've been coming off these medications ever since, slowly but gradually, with the full support of a brand new doctor. Just amazing. But what's happening, I'm reconnecting to myself more and more. And which is everything's reflecting what you're hearing, what you're feeling, what you're sensing. Everything right now is, while I'm playing, is everything that's unfolding within me. And I've used this term saying that my proficiency is up. That's one way of saying it, but it's my connection to what I do. It's just me feeling more about settling into this part of me, because in 1996 I was waking up, and unfortunately I did not have this kind of community around me or near me or people around me to help me to understand what was going on. So I reached out to my doctor, and that's how I got caught up in the Western medical system. And because of my connection now with this amazing community I'm a part of, which is the soul family, and just not with Tom and Dina Soulology. It is that, but it's way beyond that, because I've connected with people outside of this, that Soulology family. But with Todd and the people he brings on has helped me to understand more about myself. And because the more I understand about myself, the more I'm able to be present with myself as I do anything, how I sense and feel, and just, it's been magical. And that's where with my music, it keeps on unfolding. Yeah. So let's see where we go, okay? I'm just going to go wherever it takes me. Yeah, that one's called Soul Journey. I I'm in awe of what I get to do. I am God-smacked every time, and some moments are more so than others. And last night was a real Godsmack. It was an hour and a half that I was just incredible. And then speaking with my beautiful friend, sister, Kate Lumley this morning. It was a nice way to start my day, really. And beautiful connection. We're in awe of each other. Because we know with ourselves where our stuff comes from, but for me is to like just go holy shit. If you go check out Kate Lumley, Lumley, Kate Lumley, and her work is just phenomenal. She's phenomenal, just as I'm phenomenal as well. But we're two phenomenal people who just respect and admire each other's work. And so this one here started a month or two ago. It goes like this. that one started, yeah, a couple months ago, I think maybe now. Hello, Max. Max, I believe, okay, I'm gonna be very honest with everybody. I'm always honest. I'm running on two places right now. I'm running on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So if I respond to someone you're looking like, I don't see that person, well, that's why. Max, I believe, okay, I want to apologize to anybody in advance before I address Max here. If you send me a message, I'm not used to YouTube. I'm figuring it out. I saw some messages the other day, which one was sitting there for 2 weeks, and there was two different ones. And I went, oops, I need to figure this out. And I believe, Max, it was you that asked me what looper I use. I believe it was you. I want to thank you for asking, number one. I took that also now, and if you look at the top here, it says what I'm using. I'm using a Boss RC505. Just so if anybody's inquiring, they already have the information there. So I want to thank you for bringing that to my attention. And I believe I also responded back to you. If it was you that asked what looper I was using, you know, this tool, all I can say to you guys, it's opened me up to a part of me I didn't know that was there, that wanted and needed to be expressed. I just did not have this amazing tool. And when I say this, is I feel so much stuff, such a deep, deep, deep level. There's, like every songs, like my first three albums, is no looper. I've already been in the studio to work on number 4, number 5, which includes the looping music. It's much more difficult to record using a looper. I'm not a technician, good God, no. But I'll tell you, it was an education for me and my recording guy, Scotty Hills. Like his ears are incredible. My ears over the years have got some serious damage, and times I'm supposed to be wearing hearing aids, and especially if I'm outside, my own home, I don't really need them. But it's yeah. This one here, it's called Opening the Heart. When I say this, that I spent, it's amazing how many years I do this, but I seem to take about 5 to 8 years between each relationship. And I met this amazing person. I went to this dance down in Victoria, BC, and because I was living in Nanaimo then, and I know, and even then that when I went to this dance, I was supposed to be there because just how everything fell into place. And long story short, I was sitting at the singles table, and there was this. It was a circle table, and we were introducing each other type thing, and so I met this woman, and her name is Anita, and I just looked at her, and when our hands connected, it was like, whoa, it was magical. So I hunted her down after that. I mean that very lovingly. And so we were in a relationship for a few years. And this is her song, and that's why it's called Opening the Heart, because I opened my heart and this song was channeled. So here we go. remember after us connecting and chatting on the phone and all that beautiful stuff, that yeah, I channeled her song back then. So you guys, it's about 4:30 my time. I got an interview coming up in an hour and a half. That will be online on Thursday. Don't know what time. So as you guys all know, never know when I'm going to be back. So I want to say thank you very much for being here now and later. I would love, if you feel drawn to do this, introduce your friends to me. Give them an opportunity to hear what I do and experience this amazing energy that I get to channel through my guitar. And I don't need to use words. Unless it's called for. When I say that out loud, there's 2 songs so far that have been channeled where there's going to be spoken word. One's called The Frequency of Love, and the other one's called Wings. Those 2, every time I play them, it's like I gotta speak. So those 2 are just spoken word, but it's in the moment. There's no actual written anything that I do. Everything is just in the moment. So thank you for being here now or later. And never know when I'm going to be back. See you.